Welcome to Blog Talk Radio in high fidelity.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, it's Jimmy Mack coming to you live from Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area of Florida. We're on the West Coast and got some thunderstorms moving through. They moved on for our show today. Earlier it was thunder and lightning and pretty wild, so we're glad everybody's here. Certainly press 1 if you want to be on live and ask a question of today's guest or myself. You can always find out more at jimmymackhealing.com. Also, you'll definitely want to sign up for our weekly newsletter. It's info@jimmymackhealing.com, and you get a whole bunch of goodies for signing up. Everything from audios, videos, affirmative pieces, an ebook. There's a whole bunch of different things with it, and all of our stuff's free that we send out. So know that. This is part of our ministry and, of course, part of giving service and giving back. We're here every Tuesday at 12 noon, and we always go out of our way to provide some awesome co-hosts and guests for you. Also, if you haven't picked up our latest audio MP3, it is called The Good Good. That's the nickname of it. And it's really deleting off the negative and downloading more positive. So you definitely want to pick that up as well. And that goes on sale this Friday. We're starting retrograde. So God knows for everybody, it's just been pretty wild, to say the least. So it's, my friend would call it an S show. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, so join us here every Tuesday, of course, 12 noon. We always put forth some pretty great guests. Today is no exception. Today's special guest with me is George Koury, and he's a professional psychic medium and an angel messenger. He displayed natural abilities, of course, at childhood and had a mystical experience at 5 years of age with a visitation from an angel. And from that moment on, George had an uplifting and unfolding, of course, of psychic abilities that expanded to include communication with departed loved ones. So he conducts, of course, private sessions, group readings, classes. He's been doing this work as long as me, over 30 years, and he communicates with departed loved ones, too, and the angels with accuracy, compassion, and, of course, a great sense of humor. Dogs and cats like him. That's kind of our joke. So spiritlovesyou.com is where you can find out more about George. It's Spirit, S-P-I-R-I-T, loves, Y-O-U.com. So welcome to the show, George. How are you today, buddy?
Hi, Jimmy. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. We're drying out down here. We got some pretty heavy thunderstorms. Even though it's spring-ish anyway, our weather's been pretty hot. I know you're up in the great northeast New York area, right?
Yeah, we've had like a snowstorm every week since the beginning of history.
Non sequitur, I like to read every day the comic strip, and he had a comic, and it was a baseball diamond, and it said spring training, and the guys were all out on the out on the bases, and in order to see them, of course, the snowplow was plowing out the whole runner's lane. So I thought that was cute. And they said, welcome to spring training. So we're glad you're here today, friend. You're doing okay, too?
I'm doing just fine. And thank you so much. It's great to be here with you.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I appreciate you being on, too. Tell folks how to get a hold of you and just a snippet about you.
Well, as you eloquently said, I am a psychic medium and an angel messenger. You can reach me at my website, which is spiritlovesyou.com. if you'd like to find out about more events, click on the Facebook link there and just like my page, because there's always new events being posted every week.
Love it. And George, what's your experience been as far as your practice goes? I mean, mine's varied all the time, of course. And if you're like me, some weeks it's nothing but cancer, and the next week it's ships, or the next week it's money. And the days go by, they look like the stock market up and down kind of thing. You find that for your practice as well?
Yes, I do. I find really pretty much the same thing, that there'll be certain cycles where people have, it seems, one particular problem, and then it moves to something else. And then, of course, as a practitioner, we always try to be compassionately there for the client, but also compassionately detached. But I will find that the client's issues will trigger things that I need to look at in my life.
Sure.
So it keeps us honest.
No doubt. Yeah. We're all a work in progress. A delicate balance, I think you'd agree, is to not obsess about it or make a project out of it. So definitely.
Exactly.
Exactly. Very cool. Well, we'll grab a caller here. 310, you're our first caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Cecilia, and I'm calling from Lakewood, California.
Hey, Cecilia. How are you today? You have a question for George?
I sure do. George, I'm about to go on an extended trip overseas to Asia and thereabouts, and I want to know if there's anything that the angels would like to say to me, something they may like for me to accomplish, or just any information in general.
Okay. Cecilia, the first thing that I'm aware of is I connect with, I'm really connecting this morning with everyone's guardian angels. And
yes.
The first thing that I'm sensing from them is your great sense of determination and your ability to really focus. I feel that you are incredibly capable. And the message that I have for you from them is that this is, and I don't know if you've been to Asia before, but this is really a series of new beginnings and new doors opening for you. So the thing I would say is, I know that you like to be in control and have a sense of the next few steps that are coming up, but what I am hearing from them is just be open to being as flexible as possible. There are some things that are probably going to go not exactly as expected. You have to learn to roll with them, but I feel ultimately this is going to be it's a rewarding and also fun trip for you.
Thank you.
God
Love
bless
that.
you. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, that's a great message, honey. It feels really strong, the trip. So if you reach out to me, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. I'll gladly, just for calling in today, send you my travel audio MP3. And that would really help you out a lot.
Okay, I do have one other quick question. I have a brother that's on the other side. His name is Sammy, and I have really felt him around a lot lately. And another friend named Malik that's on the other side, and they both seem to be connected to this trip to Asia.
Okay, I don't have a sense of Malik, but I am connecting with Sammy, and you just confirm what I'm seeing. I feel that this is a man who had really a terrific sense of humor. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And I feel like a really playful side, like almost like he loved playing a little jokes. A gentle soul, not at all malicious, but I feel he really loved to play jokes on people. He's absolutely with you. Do you understand also in spirit a December passing in your circle, in your family?
December passing, my father.
Your dad. Okay, so I also feel his presence with you. So you're aware of them. Go with them, and I feel that they're going to be having as much fun as you are on the trip.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Jimmy,
thanks for calling in.
Love
could
you
I
both.
Okay, lots of blessings to you.
You were going to say something?
I just wanted to give some information to Jimmy.
Okay. Sure.
Jimmy, for the rest of your callers, I just wanted to clarify that even though I am a medium, Going back and forth between the angelic and departed loved one realms is a little schizophrenic for me. So I'm going to be focusing solely on angel messages today, and I'm going to
Okay.
ask your callers if they call in to have a question for their guardian angel. And just to give you
Got
an
it.
example, please be specific. In other words, what do you see for me? It's not specific. I need to question like Cecilia's. I'm going on a trip. I don't like the job I'm in. I'm looking for a new one. What do the angels
Love
have
it.
to say? So I want
I
to
tell them
get
to
it.
be as specific as possible. I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. Hey, we'll take an 818, Carolyn, California.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello. Hi. The
Hey, how
question
are you?
I'm doing fine this morning.
You have a specific question, Carolyn, for Guardian Angel for you?
Yes, I wanted to know what changes do they see for me in my spiritual life.
Okay, Carolyn. The first thing that I'm focusing on, the way I work is that the angels will give me an image of your aura, the energy field. They'll show me colors, and then I quickly go to interpret it. So the one thing that they are acknowledging about you is your wonderful heart. I feel that there's a sweetness and a kindness about you. And the one thing that they want to urge you to do is step up your meditation practice. Are you meditating now?
Just a little bit. So I know I need to step it up.
Okay. They really want you to, at least if you can get up to, keeping it a joy, you don't want it to be a drudge, like 5 days a week for about 20, 23 minutes. That is where you're really going to soar. And please remember to invoke their help as you're doing this, because they really want to see you succeed.
Oh, okay.
So is that clear to you?
Oh, that's very clear. Yes.
All right. And they're also talking about some food allergies that are making you perhaps a little bit foggy at times. They want you to address that. They feel you're already aware of it, but to kind of batten down the hatches in that area. So I hope that that's a help, and I want to say God bless you and thank you for calling.
Oh, thank you. I'm not completely understand the food allergy because I use the allergic to everything, so I'm not sure. But I'll try to get that information.
Yeah,
thank
ask them
you
to help you with it. They will help you with it.
Yeah, and it tests more like dairy than anything, Carolyn.
Oh, dairy. Oh, okay. All right. That's a good point.
Jimmy.
Dairy for you.
Okay, thank you. That solves the problem.
Many blessings to you.
Blessings to you too.
Thanks for
Thank
calling,
you.
honey. Appreciate it. 678 is our next. Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Georgia.
Hi,
Hi,
I didn't get your name.
My name is Sophia.
Hi, Sophia.
Okay, Sophia.
Hi.
You have a specific question?
Yes, I do. The question I have for my angels is, I recently decided to partnership into a new endeavor. I'm not leaving my corporate America job, but I would like to know, is this going to lead down the path of leaving? And if so, generally, when?
Okay, Sophia, the first thing give me just a second. Okay, thanks. First thing that I'm being impressed with is you have a way of transforming. They're calling you a transformer, your guardian angels. You have a way of transforming a bad situation into a good one. Do you understand this?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that you're almost like, they're showing me the image of a generator. Like it's something that is a skill, it's an automatic gift that you have. The one thing that they're encouraging you to do is to find a way to maintain a sense of playfulness with this new venture, to keep it joyful and something that feeds you in terms of happiness and upliftment. And as long as you do that, the decisions will be clear to you, circumstances will open up. Now, you've already initiated this project?
Yeah, I know exactly what it is. We haven't started, but yeah, it is initiated.
Okay, so what I'm seeing is a 6-month period starting from May, of this year, going forward. Uh, this is the time when you want to put as much concentrated energy. That energy will translate into things becoming easier from the 6-month mark onward. Is that clear to you?
That resonates very much.
Okay, great. So I want to thank you so much, and I feel they're showing me some rainbow colors around this. So I feel you're going to be very successful. You've got it in you.
Thank you very much.
God bless
Sounds
you. Many
great.
blessings.
Yeah, that's awesome. It feels like, too, honey, it's about a year out, by the way, when you could possibly step off the corporate America deal. So
that's soon, and I'll take it. Yeah.
Exactly a year from April. So when I ask, it's not 2018, it's 2019. January, February, March, April. It's in April for the 15th. It'll be the end of April. So
that resonates, and I got my little truth bumps running up my legs. So
I love it.
Definitely
That's
connect.
great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you both.
Thank you for calling in, honey. Appreciate it.
Bye bye.
That's awesome. Bye bye. Very nice. George, don't you find too when we talk to? I find that when I'm talking to clients, and they might be in the living room, they might be, at the office in Tampa, phone, Skype, whatever. A lot of different people and things show up. We'll have guardian angel always, and then there's what I call vanilla angels. Might be a couple of those, a couple guides, maybe mom's side, dad's side, a great grandfather, whatever. And heck, the next day it's a whole new crew, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
It's never dull.
Yeah, exactly. And I tell people that, and so I never know what we're going to get.
Jimmy, I'd like to mention. I know that we spoke off the air on the phone about a week or so ago, and I wanted to thank you for the wonderful healing you did for me. I had been feeling just a bit overwhelmed with my schedule, and I don't think we spent a lot of time. It was maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah.
You really cleared that for me. I felt lighter, open, more expansive, and that has stayed with me. So I want to thank you.
Oh, that's
for
awesome. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm here to help and contribute, and especially to folks like you, and every bit I can do that's going to help you and help that many more people. It's a dream. So thank you for that. That's awesome.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. 518 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name's Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. Do you have a question of your guardian angel for George?
Hi, Darlene.
Hi, George. I do. I put an offer in on a house, and I'm wondering if this is where I'm meant to be.
Darlene, is this the Darlene that I know?
Yes. Hi, George. How are you?
Hi. How are you? Good. So I just want to be honest. If somebody calls in that I know, I don't prearrange anything with anybody. I didn't know you were going to call.
Oh gosh, no.
So
no, and I can't believe I got through.
Darlene, I'm seeing two roadways here. One in which this does not come through, and one in which another offer is accepted, but that does not come through until September. And I really feel they're both equally weighted right now. So I want you to call upon the Archangel of Blessings. The Archangel of Blessings. And you ask her to bring you this house that you are currently bidding on. I have a good feeling about the house from what I'm seeing. The Archangel of Blessings, she's showing me herself actually floating over the house and dropping rose petals down. And to me, that's a sign that it's a viable possibility for you. If for any reason it does not come through, please do not despair. There is another one coming, and as it stands now, they're showing me September on the calendar. But you keep moving toward this house, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure to hear
God
from
bless
you, George.
Great to hear your voice.
Thank you. You as well. And you too, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's very encouraging, and I don't get that they're going to accept this offer, honey, but they're going to counter. That's how it feels right now. And so, you may or may not decide on that. We all have opinion and positionality, you understand. So, but it's up to you. And it's infinite possibilities, but it tests really strong for you, the energy of this house. So
thanks so much, y'all.
Absolutely. Thanks for calling in, honey. We appreciate it.
Much love to you, Darlene.
Thanks so much. Bye-bye, y'all.
Oh, thank you. Bye-bye for now. 727 is our next caller. Hi, Sarah. You have a question for George from your guardian angel?
In the last
Sarah.
week, Hi, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Jimmy took your advice and went back into the world of online dating. I'm not sure if I'm at the right site or not, but I've been praying for a miracle and that I can get off of it as soon as possible and find somebody. So I just wanted to see what shows up for me in that arena. I don't know, something in my instinct keeps telling me I'm not on the right site, but I already joined, so I might as well just see it through. But I don't know. I just wanted to see what shows up for me.
Okay, Sarah, that's actually a great question. It's one that I get quite a bit. Let me just connect with your angels now. The archangels of friendship are coming through, and for me, they usually come as a team. There's 5, 6, 7 of them, and they're very joyful. They're very playful, and so I know that you know this, but here is what I am hearing: that when you connect with somebody initially, in your heart and in your gut, to ask yourself, do I see a real friendship developing with this person? You will know instantly, and you'll be able to basically make short order of it. I also do feel, here's what I'm feeling about this site. Keep your membership or your connection with it for a while, but I am seeing 2 other sites. I'm not familiar with dating sites. I've been with my partner for 25 years, so I'm not familiar with the world of dating. It terrifies me to even think about it. But
me too, and I'm in it. Yeah.
They're talking about 2 more sites. Two more sites. I wish I could give you a specific reference, but I don't know what they are. I feel that you're very, very focused, and you have a really good attitude. I don't feel any anger about this. I do feel frustration. But just if you can stay in this heart space that you're in now, you're going to be absolutely fine.
Awesome.
Is that clear to you?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Okay, great.
Well, and Jimmy, which one of your recordings do I want to listen to clear out for me?
I do relationships. Yeah, there's relationships. There is one on relationships. There's an audio MP3 on that.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you got the latest. Go ahead, George.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. No, go
That's
ahead,
okay.
Please. What I was going to say is this is for everybody on the call. I'm going to ask you, Sarah, to please call upon your archangel, the archangels of friendship, and your prime guardian angel. They will help you with this.
Okay. And
once we're finished with your call here, Sarah, I will explain to folks on the air, to everyone, precisely how to work with your guardian angels. They're there for you. They're very powerful. They will never, ever let you down.
Love that. That's encouraging. Yeah, I'd listen to relationship audio MP3 would break up some of the blocks and all that. I'd also stay out of expectation pretty heavy too. I tell all my clients, whether they're men or women, gosh, just, try to not go into the first date with where's this relationship going, be more like, hey, we're having coffee, we're having dinner, we're going to the ball game, whatever it is, and really enjoy that event, without trying to pepper them for the interview. Really enjoy their presence. One of my famous clients would say they would sit with somebody even on an airplane, and they would just chitty-chat with them the whole time without ever asking, what is it you do or anything like that. And so you really kind of get to know a person if you start to talk about where they're going, where they live, whatever, without going too deep. You really catch some nuances coming in there. It's a more subtle way to do it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So Otherwise, it feels like the job interview. I think we've all been on that date, and that's brutal. So
Right. I was on one last week where we talked on the phone, and it was nice. Then when we actually met in person, I for 2 hours heard nothing but stuff about his ex, which is like the biggest no, right? But I just listened, and I was like, okay, yeah, you might not be over her, but that's okay. Okay, yeah. So it's all good.
That's your red flag to run from that, honey. You know that. So.
What you think? And then his daughter couldn't do a chore right, so he didn't ask her to do it anymore. I'm like, I was married to the guy that I could never do it right. I'm good.
That's your sign.
Right? At least I notice it now. I'm improving. I'm getting better. So there you have it.
Yeah. As we age, these things stick out like a sore thumb. We're only going to hit our thumb with a hammer so many times. You know, it's like, no, I see this one coming.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, fingers crossed. I'll keep you tuned, Jimmy.
Yeah, please do. And if you have a question about different websites, you could call, text, or email. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I will. Well, I got your fish painting, so I got to bring it by and get it blessed, and we can go over it then. So I'll get with you on that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We
thanks,
appreciate
you
calling in, honey. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Much love to you,
too.
Sarah. Thank you.
Bye, honey. Awesome. Yeah, chat for a minute. We'll hold up some calls here, George. Chat for a minute about that, because I love that, calling on the guardian angels and all that. Expound on that for folks, because they need to know.
So I'm going to presume that many of your calls will be new to angels, but here's the Reader's Digest version. Our guardian angels are assigned to us at the time we are born or our soul is created. They remain with us throughout our lifetime. They're here to help us achieve our purpose and live a happy life. And in many ways, they know our purpose here better than we do. Now, the way that I work with the angels, this is really, really simple. It's like a 3-step process, perhaps 4. First is you call upon your angels. You don't need to be formal, sitting or kneeling. You just call out to them. You say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with now. I really need your help with this. Thank you, and I love you. Second step is you wait to receive messages from them as to the actions you need to take to bring that about. In other words, they're not just going to plop a birthday present in your lap. We need to do our part. So those messages may be in the form of something you hear on the radio, a lyric. You may overhear a conversation that sparks your intuition. You may just have an insight, an inner knowing. It could be any number of things. Third step is to act on those messages, those instructions immediately. And the fourth is to, again, thank them and send them love. And it's really, really that simple. I have had so many situations which I've been really pulled from death at the 11th hour, and I know each time it was my guardian angel. So they can help you with literally anything at all.
Love it. Well said. And what do you find as far as guides go, and great grandma Joan shows up and everything else? You strictly feel like the angelic realm does more? Do you feel like in heaven these folks keep their personality? And
well, I work actively with my guides, ascended masters, and also I always bring along my departed loved ones, my ancestors. And, they each have incredible value to contribute. It's just that when I'm on the radio in front of the public, I like to focus on one thing so as not to, I don't want to diffuse the message, and I really want people to get this, because the angels, I feel, are so powerful, and I call them the largest force of unemployed in the universe, because so many people don't take advantage of this wonderful resource that we have.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense.
Well said. Very cool. I love it. Well, let's grab another caller, George, and anytime you want to take a break, let me know. Anything else that pops?
I'm raring to go.
Love it. 586 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, Vicki.
Hi.
From Michigan. Hi, I wasn't sure if it was me. Vicki from Michigan.
Hi,
and
Vicki.
I have a question. Hi. what I'm wondering is that I've been taking courses and whatnot with mediumship. So then I'm wondering, like, is there a way that my guardian angel could help me to get a clear connection? I'm not sure I'm even asking the question correctly, George.
Okay.
They would know.
It's a great question, Vicki. How long have you been studying?
I'm older, so I know that they're there and I feel them, but it's hard for me to articulate it. So maybe that's what I'm really asking is a clear way to articulate. And I've been taking classes since 2013, but with a two-year break in there, we lived in China. But then prior to this, I've been reading books on the subject, but I didn't realize that we could actually connect that way. I didn't know everybody could.
So Vicki, I would like to. I am calling upon the angels for you, but I'm also going to interject my own experience, if that's okay, because I feel it could be a help to you. Here's what I would like to offer you. First of all, to please be patient with yourself. If you talk to any of the really great mediums in the world, and I've had the opportunity to know and be friends with many of them, they will all tell you the same thing, that this is an ongoing process of development. There is never a point in which you are done. So just be patient with yourself, and I do feel that you do have this as part of your soul's calling. And that's, I feel, the most important ingredient. So just accept in your heart of hearts that I am a medium. Just know that. There are going to be times when the work, and I'm sure Jimmy can confirm this, the work can be very hard. We can go through periods of discouragement. It's not always ducks and ice cream, if you know what I mean. So I would say the main thing is to keep practicing. Get some friends. The guidance I got when I started is do 100 to 200 readings for free. And that will build your confidence and your trust. You are hearing it, but I feel that there's part of your conscious mind that's coming in and second guessing and doubting. So there is no glamorous secret to this, just to keep going. Now, connecting with your angels, I'm going to ask you to really call upon Archangel Gabriel, because his part of his function is he governs mediumship and the whole process of mediumship. Call upon him, ask him for help, and he will definitely assist you with this. Is that clear to you?
That is more than clear, George, and very good all the way across. And you're right. I do understand it. I think you're right. It's practicing, and that's where I let my mind get into it. But and more so is like, am I wasting my time? Should I just keep going with this? And I guess what you're saying is yes, keep going with this.
I absolutely hear that you must keep going, and just know that you're on the right path for yourself.
Thank you.
Right, so
thank you.
I hope
love
that
it.
helps. Yeah, much love to you. Many blessings.
Thanks for calling in, honey. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All the best.
You bet. Thanks so much. Yeah, don't you find too, George? I mean, we got to ask to get it as far as your intuition goes and the angels, and it really is a process and a journey.
Yes, I know people who take a lot of courses, but then don't do anything in between. And in terms of this, we have to work to, make the skills and the mechanics our own, so that then spirit can just kind of flow through us.
Love it. Yeah, and also I feel like the longer you do it, the better it gets too.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, and over time, and I think that's huge on building people's confidence. The longer you do this, the better it gets, and that's with anything. I mean, I have sports figures that are clients. I mean, I can't imagine doing what they do or flying a jet airplane, but they didn't just jump in the cockpit. They started out and did a lot of reading and research and teaching and classes and all that. Slowly moved up to it. So here we are. I love it.
As you know, Jimmy, this work is not easy. It takes a really Herculean commitment. And
True.
It's I feel a lifetime of service. And
Yeah,
part of that
no
is
doubt.
doing the basic steps.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, I find that too. And I stay pretty upbeat all day. I've got a place I go to, an office I go to every week, and I'll have folks back to back to back, and I leave there, and it's all I can do to melt into my car and drive home. So it's like, wow, y'all wore me out today. So I think we need our sleep, friend. I'll tell you, every now and again. Yeah. Hey, 402 is our next caller. Yeah. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Sharon. Thanks for taking
Sharon.
my call.
You bet. Where are you calling from, honey? You have a question for George and your guardian angel?
Yes, Nebraska.
Okay.
And I would love to hear some advice from my guardian angel as to what I need to do, or what's going to happen as far as finances and my health. Either one, whatever.
Okay.
They're both issues.
Hey Sharon, do you have snow out there?
We did. A couple of days ago we had some snow. Right now we don't.
I bet we have you beat here in New York. All right, let me give me just a second. I want to tune in. I do feel your angels.
Okay.
Sharon, I feel that let's touch upon both right quickly for you. In terms of your health, I feel that I know that you're working with a physician right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Well,
what
I don't have any insurance or money. I've gone to a doctor, but I haven't been getting any treatments or anything.
Okay. Here's what I am seeing: that you need to get some additional counseling on this with someone that understands the nutritional aspect of your body and its needs.
Right.
And I feel that the money will not be an obstacle, because I feel you can find somebody. I'm sensing somebody in your area, or if not, somebody within the state that you can consult with by phone or online that will be reasonably priced. I don't feel it needs to be a lifelong commitment, but you need some additional coaching and somebody to hold your hand, and someone that you will be you'll sort of have to answer to. I know that sounds perhaps a bit harsh, but that's what is needed right now. I feel that if you can make some changes, nutritional and also in terms of, and I'm sure Jimmy can help you with this, with your emotional state in terms of your discouragement, which is natural, that you can turn this around within a year's time, if not sooner. Do you understand what I've said to you?
Oh yeah, I do, but
okay.
I have no money, so.
All right. Well, please, you can use this as an obstacle to stop yourself. What I'm asking you to do is to reach out to your angels, call upon Raphael, the Archangel of Healing, and ask Raphael to help you find a way to access some help to make it happen, regardless of your financial situation.
Okay.
And also ask Raphael to help you with the healing. Call Raphael in.
Yes,
invite his energy
great.
into your body. Actually, invite him into your body.
Okay.
And he will also help to facilitate the healing for you.
Any word on the finances?
Sharon, it's a bit complicated for me to go into for you. If you, I don't mean to be curt with you. This is way too long to go into.
Yeah.
This is Sharon. This is only for you, nobody else. If you want to reach out to me by email, I will send you a prosperity chant that goes back to ancient India, And my email is george@spiritlovesyou.com, and I will send you that with an explanation of how to use it. It is very, very powerful. And I would also reach out to Jimmy if you haven't already.
Yeah, I'd be glad to help you, honey. And what are you doing as far as job, career, work, that sort of thing?
I'm trying to get my disability so I can get medical insurance and some income.
Okay. So where does that stand? Because a lot of times that can be a multi-year process. What are you doing in the meantime?
Yeah. I'm just waiting.
Okay. So when did you start it, as far as the filing goes?
2006.
Oh, wow. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, lots of excuses and mishaps.
Yeah, it feels like by 2019, January, February, by March of 2019, that should all be resolved. I would not let that prevent me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be homeless.
Well, I would not let that prevent me from doing something in the meantime. So that's what it feels like right now. So.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Send me an email, Sharon, please, and I will send you that information.
Awesome. 760. Yeah, 760 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Christina from California.
Hey, Christina. You have a question for your guardian angel with George?
I do. I just wanted to say it was a great call last night, George, first of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
And my question is kind of like the lady 2 calls before regarding career. I'm on a healing, I believe, lifestyle, but I'm really confused. I don't know if I'm on the right path, if I'm meant to be a healer, if I'm supposed to do something else. And I've applied for many other jobs and I can't seem to get another job, so I'm just in limbo.
All right, Christina. So it's very interesting now. Archangel Michael is appearing right in front of me. And usually when he shows up, there is some kind of a battle going on. So as I'm connecting with your guardian angels and into your energy field, the one thing they're making me aware of is that there's a lot of fighting yourself within yourself. Do you understand this?
Yes, that makes total sense.
And I feel that part of this is physiological. I feel like your immune system is a bit depressed, and hence this is the stress of this is wearing you down. Here is the path that they are showing me, and it's a dual path. In terms of the healing, you know that expression, healer, heal thyself. That's a path that every healer, without exception, has to go through. So they're asking you as step number 1 to really focus on building your health with very, very basic things, physical exercise, nutrition, all of that. And then at the same time, move. You're not waiting until you're perfect. If you did, none of us would get out of bed, right? But at the same time, move forward with your healing work. Just as I said to the lady previously who was an aspiring medium, set up a goal for yourself of a number of free sessions that you will give to build your confidence and skill. That is one path. And then the other path for you is to find a job, as you've been searching for. So I want you to call upon Archangel Michael, the Archangel of Prosperity, Fortunata, and Archangel Micah, M-I-C-A-H, who represents the divine plan of our life. You call upon these as a team, ask them to help you, you follow their directions. And do not look at the job as a curse. Do not begrudge it. Do your put your heart into whatever you're doing that's providing you with an income. And you will find as you do that the healing work will blossom.
Okay.
So is that clear to you? I know I threw a lot at you.
No, I've actually been working on exercising and building up my health in the last 6
and
weeks.
You understand the whole of the message that I gave to you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do. And I have a quick question. I once asked to see an angel, and I believe I saw the angel at the top of my stairs. And I just wanted to know if you know which angel it is that I saw.
I don't, and I don't like to make things up, so I don't have any sense of that. The one thing I would say is be patient with yourself in terms of seeing versus feeling your angels. Most of us, most human beings, will start out by sensing the presence of the angels. The seeing usually comes later. There are exceptions, of course. But
okay.
Christina, I have a really good feeling. I feel that you are going to move out of this stuck period that you're in. Please consider the guidance from the angels and take it to heart if you can.
Okay, that's great advice.
Makes
Thank
sense?
you so much.
God bless.
Yes,
hey,
Thank you for calling.
Christina, you want to stand up a minute? We'll have you feel the energy of it.
Okay.
Yep. Stand up, face due north. It's strong mountain pose and yoga. You just say, my name is Christina. You're going to feel the pull forward.
My name is Christina. Yes.
There you go. And if you say, my name is Nemo the fish, it's going to pull you back.
Yes.
Nice. And so right now they're talking about mainly a weakness of health for you. And that's going to pull you forward in weakness.
Yes.
And I'm going to release that to no. It's going to pull you back now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There you go. Make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes.
So in my world, there's really positive, negative, really strength and weakness, that sort of thing, heaven and earth. And a lot of these things end up diametrically opposed, and all we're doing is trying to dial you back in to where, I'm sure George would agree with me, it's like prosperity and good fortune and all that is really our birthright. And one way or the other, we kind of humanize it up and we get off track along the way. But even that's going to go a long way of what we just did, just to show to you and tap you more into a higher level of health and well-being. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. We appreciate you calling in and listening. Yeah.
Thank you,
so
Christina.
Much.
Thank
Much
you.
love to you. Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
May I mention the monthly call that I have?
Please do. Yeah.
And this is
you can tell them who your 25-year partner is too.
My partner is Rudy Hunter. Many of you probably know him. He's
been on the show. He's a good guy.
He's a great guy, a wonderful, really gifted healer. Just a very special person. We have a very interesting life. It's never dull. We live in a rural country. We go to work. We get a call sometimes at 1 a.m. to go work on a cow or a horse or somebody's dog, because it's farm country. So it's always exciting here. I do want to throw out the information for my monthly call. This is a very powerful healing meditation in which we call in the presence of the angels and send healing to everybody on the call and their loved ones, and also to the world. It's usually the first or second Monday of the month. The call is free. We have people calling in from around the world and really talking about tremendous changes in their life. The way to access the call is to go to my site, spiritlovesyou.com, sign up for my newsletter, and you'll receive a notice each month about the call. And for those of you who can't attend live, it's rebroadcast for 72 hours after.
Love it. And as I age, and I'm sure you'd agree with me, George, and Rudy would say at the end of even Walking the Charts recording is, I love you, I love you, I love you. Some of my closest friends tease me, and they're like, you just love everybody, and you say that a lot. I'm like, yeah, it's like I'm making up for you not saying it, But don't you feel like it's just such a great energy? I love you, I love you, I love you. It's like, oh my gosh.
Absolutely. I've had the benefit of hanging out with the angels since I've been a kid, and when I forget to love myself or other people, they always have a gentle reminder, and I'm really so grateful for their presence because I really feel they are the embodiment of pure love.
And certainly the ones I've seen, you know, they're so expansive and they're so big, and they might be 10 or 12 feet tall and, you know, 10 feet wide and multicolored rainbowish, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know. And, you know, I tell people it's like feeding seagulls popcorn at the beach. You know, you don't scream at the seagull and go, come back, was your name, you know, Roy or Sammy? Very often we invite them in, and I'm just so excited they show up, right? It's like, who cares what your name is? Let's do this. It's fantastic, right?
The first time I saw a cherub, I always presumed that they were like the little Valentine, the little chubby baby angels.
Right.
This one was about 2 stories high.
Oh wow!
My experience of them when I do see them is that they are really vast height and just an incredibly powerful presence. Not the ones on the candy boxes that we're used to.
Right. Oh, amen to that. That's a riot. Hey, we're going to take another call, 775. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lake Tahoe, California.
Oh,
wow. Awesome. What's your name, honey? You have a question for your guardian angel with George?
My name is Linnell, and I do. I actually wrote down 3, but you've already answered 2 of them, so I guess.
Oh, fantastic! Then we're excited you only have 1 left.
But it's not so much about me, so I actually have 2 left. One's more about me, and one's about me and my daughter. So I'm not quite sure which one I should. You know, I'm going to go with the one on me, even though I really need the one on the daughter. But
well, George will take you, and I'll take the one on your daughter. How about that?
That's fabulous. Wonderful.
Okay.
So
there you go.
I am wondering. I'm wondering why my nose has kicked up in gear. It's always been very good, but it is really good now. And my body odor has changed. So I don't know if that's part of my nose getting stronger and now I just smell different, but I'm wondering what this is. And
Linnell, are you talking about your sense of smell increasing? I'm not really clear.
Correct. I have a really good sense of smell, always have, but it has kicked up almost 100%, and now my body smell has changed. I'm confused at it. Okay. Usually I don't smell myself like that. I smell other people. Unless it's the rotten coming out of me.
Yeah, well that's part of it. I am aware of the presence of the archangel of vibration. And I talk about them sometimes as he or she. They're really genderless, but I call this a him because that's the way he normally appears to me. His name is Galgaliel. G-A-G. Galiel. I don't know. I can't even spell it for you.
Okay, that's okay.
And he's showing me an image of you being lifted up, almost as if you're ascending into the heavens. So this is definitely about your body cleansing and purging toxins, but also the need for further cleansing. This is not something I'm an expert on. You need to consult with somebody. The words I'm hearing are cleanse, fast, that sort of thing. I feel that you can find a way to do this in which it's not a complete drudge. I know that doing the work that I do, I have to fast periodically. And I often dream of pizza. And
vitamins.
Love it.
So find someone who can help you with this. And in terms of your nose, know that it is definitely connected.
Okay.
If I could also just, I know that Jimmy's going to work with you on your daughter, but I just want to offer you a process that I teach my students. This is in regards to your relationship with your daughter. When we are engaged with somebody in a relationship and we try to talk with them face to face, and that talking will only create more discord or tension. It's a time to step back, and one of the processes I use is to write a letter to that person's guardian angel in which you state what is troubling you, the problem areas that you're having, and you ask them to please help intervene on our behalf so that we can heal the relationship between us. You're not going to show that letter to You're not going to show the letter to anybody. You keep it on your nightstand or on an altar for 3 days and then burn it. And it is incredibly powerful. It's incredibly powerful.
Love that.
All right. So
love that.
So, Linnell, I wish you well with this. I actually feel that these cleansing processes are going to be, I just feel it's going to be powerfully transformative for you. So I forgot where you said you're living, but if you're not yet in warm weather, wait until the warm weather and then get some help with doing this. I feel it's going to be just a huge positive change for you. And I'm going to
Beautiful.
ask Jimmy to step in now and help you.
You got it. Yeah, what's going on with your daughter?
Beautiful. She's got some life choices as far as a couple colleges that she's planning on going.
Oh, what are my choices? Yeah.
Your choices are Emory in Georgia or George Washington. I think that's in Chicago. I'm not sure.
Emory isn't even close. It's George Washington University.
Okay, so, even though it's more expensive, that's the way to go.
Well, when you ask me, I'm asking Spirit what's her highest and best interest. I mean, I have a top 10 category, honey, of like the best for her, the best teachers, best relationship, best college experience overall, the most beneficial for her, et cetera, and the list goes on. So when I ask, it's not Emory, it's George Washington.
I got goosebumps everywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
I will have to write the letter because she's probably going to try to do the cheaper one to help out, but I think I need to push the other way now.
Well,
okay.
There's an incredible amount of help for all that, whether it's FAFSA or loans or grants or, those different scholarship people and whatnot. So look into that real heavy, especially depending on, well, she's got to engage in this. You can't go sit in her class for her, honey. So
That's right.
At some point she's got to get to stepping. Okay.
Yeah, she is great.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks so
Love
much,
it.
guys.
Oh, thanks for calling in. We appreciate you listening. Yeah.
Beautiful note, George. Thank you. I will check out.
Love it,
Jimmy. I love you.
Love it. I love you too. Thanks for calling in, honey. Hey, just so everybody knows,
I love loving everyone.
I love it. Yeah, just so everybody knows, there's hundreds and hundreds of people on the call. The callers, everybody's taken at random. I have a lovely producer out of the great state of Connecticut. Blog Talk goes through New York. So just so y'all know, if we didn't get to you today, we love you. Keep calling back in and listening, and press 1 to raise your hand always. George, what fun we had. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. It's been a joy to connect with you and with your callers. I really appreciate it.
Love it. And tell folks how to get a hold of you and how to email you, and also about the monthly call as well.
Okay, if you go to my website, spiritlovesyou.com, you'll have all of my contact information there. I will mention that for those of you in the New Paltz, New York area, or if you know someone, on Thursday, April 12th, that's 2 days from now, I will be doing a demonstration of mediumship there from 7 to 9. All the info is on my site under new events.
Love it.
I think that's
Thank you so much. That's awesome,
Thank you,
George.
Jimmy.
Well, that's more than enough, and what a fabulous show, and thank you so much for being part of it, friend.
Yeah, it's been really
Hey, everybody.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you all for being here today. Check back in with us every Tuesday, 12 noon, of course. It's broadcast on Blog Talk as well as iHeartRadio. I love you, Reverend Tiffany White, Sage Woman, for producing the show. We appreciate it. And thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Reach out anytime, jimmymackhealing.com. George or I would help you in any way that we could. As always, it's what we do. It's what we live. It's our life's mission. So thanks again, everybody. I want to wish you that the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Bye for now.